everyone, my name is Jessie and I'm hosting Good Chill Studio because apparently I'm full of great visual stories. Yay! Today I'm here with a creepy true story that happened to me a couple of years ago. I've never felt the need to discuss what had happened with anyone, and I'm not really sure I'm allowed to, legally. But just recently I realized that the story was far from over and decided to share it. So without further ado, let's just jump right into it. It all happened in the beginning of my freshman year of college. Everything was fine at first. I did great at school, my classmates were nice, I got a job at the ice cream place, and I made friends with two of my roommates, Carly and Joyce. Most of the time we were just hanging around, chilling in our dorm or at my work. There was really nothing else to do. Of course there were parties happening around, but it was so lame and boring that I wouldn't even bother mentioning them. So one time in October, Joyce decided to take us all out for the night on town. Carly was super excited, but I was rather nervous because it was my first night out, and knowing my new friends, I was afraid that it's gonna be too crazy. Also, the place we were going to was not some small college bar, no. It was huge and fancy, rooftop, swimming pool, lounge, bar kind of thing, you know? Of course, there was no way 3 18-year-olds could get into the place like that. But Joyce dated a security guy from there, so not only were we allowed to go, we were basically expected there. Now, it's important to mention that everybody at the bar looked absolutely stunning, like a celebrities on the red carpet. And I showed up like this. I was the only one wearing summer dress and flip-flops. Because, what's the point of high heels and tight dress? Come on. And makeup? Guys, please, there's a swimming pool, remember? God, I was such a goof. But seriously, the bar looked amazing. I've never, in my life, been in a place like that. The city views, the pool, gorgeous people. I was just taking pictures of everything around me. Why not? Like a true village idiot. Some people were staring, but it didn't really bother me, especially after I had my first drink. So one guy was trying to hit on Carly and kept ordering drinks and food for her from the bar. So it wasn't long before we got very tipsy. And it was fun as long as Carly was around. But when she disappeared with the guy and left me alone, I got very uncomfortable. I felt drunk. I felt weak. I felt unsafe. And that's when this great realization came to me. The dance floor is waiting for me. I thought dancing was a great way to sober up. So I just abruptly joined the group of these Instagram models and started to have my way with the music. No jokes, guys, I danced like no one was watching. I punched someone accidentally, I almost fell into the pool, my flip-flops flied everywhere, I was flashing my underwear, These girls were actually very nice. Even though I was drunk and looked stupid, they were really friendly. We danced, we took pictures together, they helped me find my flip-flops. They were cool. At some point one of them went, "There's a cute guy at the bar looking at you." So I looked over and there was a cute guy looking at me. But because I was drunk, I couldn't tell right away that he didn't look interested, really. His gaze was intense, but not in a creepy way, you know what I mean? And of course, my immediate thought was, oh my god, he's so into me. He's staring at me, definitely not because I just tried to do a handstand. He just thinks I'm prettier than all these hot girls. So I walked over to him. I said, "Hi, haha, what's up? I'm Jessie." And he was cool, really. I didn't got any bad vibes, although he was obviously not really into the conversation with me. I was the one talking. He pretty much just responded to everything like, "Oh yeah, that's cool, yeah, I've been there, blah blah." But in my drunk state of mind, I'm thinking, "Oh, how cute, he's so shy." So, I kissed him. He didn't respond right away, but he didn't stop me. He didn't push me away, didn't say anything, so I just kept abusing his mouth. And after some time, he finally gave up. He kissed me back, he took my hand, pulled me closer. But despite that I was extremely forward and aggressive, the guy was very modest. I guess you can say that. Or just hesitant. I'm not sure. I can describe him with only one word. Calm. To me, he seemed very respectful and gentle and again, calm. He didn't grab me, he didn't touch me inappropriately, nothing like that. I can't even tell if he enjoyed it at all. But I was innocent, so I was happy with what I had. cute guy kissed me, hugged me, held me close to him under the stars. It seemed like a dream to me. He looked amazing, smelled amazing, tasted even better. His hands were soft and warm, and he treated me nice. So I had zero worries. I even wanted more. So when he asked me if I wanted to leave with him, I was like, hell yeah. So we kissed for a little more, and then he took my hand and led me towards the elevator. That's when Joyce realized that I'm having too much fun, and appeared in front of us like a big mama bear. She was like, sorry, handsome, didn't mean to kill your vibe, but she ain't going anywhere with you. And she just grabbed me and we left. I was so embarrassed I didn't even say goodbye. I didn't even look at him. So I don't know what his reaction was. Probably he just remained calm. During the next couple of days, all I was doing is daydreaming about the guy and the kiss. I planned to go at that bar again, of course. I actually bought a new dress and high heels. Basically, I was determined to continue whatever was starting that night. But something unexpected happened. One morning I woke up with like a blister. I know it's gross, so I'm sorry. With like a blister in the corner of my mouth, and my cheek was a little red, and inside of my mouth felt hot and kind of itchy. I thought it was a cold, so I took some medicine hoping it would help. But next day it got worse. The redness spreaded. It was painful to open my mouth. I felt like I'm getting sick. So I called my mom, and she told me that I need to go and see a doctor. So I went to the clinic, and the doctor told me that the rash looked like it was some kind of severe allergic reaction. And I remembered having shrimps, nuts, pineapple at the bar. Things that I don't usually eat. So I blamed the food. The doctor took my blood sample, took a sample of my rash, and told me that I need to come back for the results in a couple of days. And she prescribed me some meds, of course. I calmed down. I felt better. I even hoped that by the weekend my face would heal up so I could go at the bar again. But the very next morning, right before my alarm went off, the doctor called me, panicking. She was like, you need to come here right now. I freaked out. I grabbed my stuff, rushed to the clinic thinking that it's not an allergy, that it's some rare disease that's gonna eat up my whole face. So I came to the clinic, burst into the office, and here's my doctor. And 2 cops with her. She started like, I got a call from the lab, they found something concerning in your results, we had to contact the police, and then cops started to basically yell at me. Who do you live with? Are you working for some kind of food manufacturer? Have your roommates been acting strange lately? Have you been noticing some bad smell in your dorm? And at that point, I just started sobbing. I had no idea what happened. I had no idea about the results. And for some reason, cops were treating me like I was some kind of criminal. So I just lost it. The doctor called me down and gave me the papers. I was crying so hard I couldn't understand what it says. So she explained it that the rash on my face had nothing to do with an allergy. The only way I could get that thing on my face is by contact with decomposed flesh or a dead body. So they asked me if something unusual happened recently, and the kiss was the first thing that came to my mind. I know I'm silly, but I thought, oh my god, that guy is a vampire. He is dead. He is Edward Cullen and I'm his Bella. Oh my god. But unfortunately, it was not that fantastic and romantic at all. I told the police about what happened, about the guy. I was hoping that there was some stupid situation like the guy works with some toxic chemicals or with food and got poisoned or something. But no, 2 days later they found and arrested him. And he also had those signs of poisoning or like toxic reaction, but in some different way, I guess. So police searched his apartment and guess what? Found the body of a girl who had been missing for a week. And I was a witness on a trial. I was in court during sentencing and I've seen what he had done. I knew all the gruesome details, but I still couldn't believe that someone who can be so warm and gentle could do such a horrific thing. He killed his date. Kept her in his apartment. I could be his next victim. And the creepy thing is that during the whole legal process, he was calm. I have his moksha. Look at this. Jesus, he's so creepy. What a disgusting looking animal. Oh my god. But he's so cute though. I wish he could just fuck. So why am I telling you this story? Like I said before, I wasn't going to share it. But something happened. Well, last weekend I got a mail from a jail. From this guy. It's an actual envelope, handwritten and stuff. And I still haven't seen it yet because I got it on my parents' house mailbox, so I have to wait for it. And I'm dying to know what's in that letter. If it's something interesting, I would make another video, but for now, that's all I got for you. Hope you guys found my story interesting, and don't forget to subscribe to Good Chill Studio. I'll see you next time. Bye bye!